Alright, here we are again. Just on the bar website, just having a few more looks here and there about what we can find, what we can learn. We obviously have a Discord server that these guys have, so that's good. You can have a chat with them. You can stream it on Twitch, which is also good. They've got their own YouTube channel and Twitter account, which is good. Keep up with some of the updates and the things that all the developers and PR people are doing with the game. That sounds good. We had a look at some units before and an overview of the game. Let's go for a quick guide to have a look at what we have here. Oh, interesting. So there's some videos and some basic guides on how to actually play this game. So just in case you're completely new, sort of like I am, you have a bit more of an idea of what it is that you need to do to start playing this game strategically. I'm sure just hopping into the game and having a play around is also good, but having a read through all this is also satisfactory. Oh, we've got bot factory, vehicle factory, aircraft factory, and shipyard. We seem to be missing the hovercraft factories, also the underground factories and things, but I guess this is just showing you the basics at the moment. And you've got your basic intel, which is your radar and spy bots and things like that you can actually get in the game. That's pretty cool. So the units mentioned in the article. Shipyard, it's an interesting... Oh, okay, it doesn't have the water, so that's why the shipyard looks the way it does there. Cool, okay. So this stuff I technically already know for the most part. Oops, went in the wrong menu. There's some in-depth look at economy. Also basics. In-depth but basic. The economy of bar consists of 3 primary resources: metal, energy, and build power. Ah, yes. Different units will have different build powers as to how quickly they can actually build the structures or units that they need to build. I believe your commander is one of the most powerful ones, although later on I think he does get superseded by other units. We have energy, solar energy, windmills. It's a very interesting dynamic with windmills where maps apparently have different wind speeds that change and are variable. So even though windmills in many maps can be more powerful to start with, they do taper off and you can run into trouble when your wind goes down, which is why energy storage also becomes a tactical advantage if you have them. Build power. Every construction unit in every lab has a certain amount of build power, which determines how quickly it builds, repairs, and reclaims. So repairs and reclaims are also affected by build power. That's good to know. I wasn't quite sure of that. Other notes: repairing and resurrecting units. That's right. These are methods that can be used by to artificially boost military production without actually producing resources. It is possible for a player with a weak economy to fight on even ground against a player with a stronger economy by properly using repair and resurrection. Well, by using repair and resurrect. So that's good. You can repair units that have been damaged without having to rebuild them, and you can resurrect units as well. And I'm assuming that's also for the enemy. So you can get enemy units and capture them and resurrect them. That's pretty fun. Tier 2 can provide a large economy boost. You've got your nano turrets, which are kind of like your building units, but they're stationary and they build very fast. You're a much better situation. Okay, we won't read all that. I'm not very good at reading. I tend to stumble a lot because I have OCD and dyslexia. So there's the reason for that. Metal makers, a small point about T2 Eco. Alright. I highly advise that you actually go on the website yourself and read through all this if you want to learn the game, just like I am doing right now. Oh, commands. The game will have a lot of shortcuts and keyboard commands along with mouse commands that you can interact with for your different selections, movement, your battle operations. You can guard and patrol. Patrolling is actually quite useful in most RTS. Got your construction. This is very nice. You can build different construction lines, or even grid patterns. That's interesting. That's something I didn't know. Well, a lot of this stuff I don't know. Okay, behavior. You can cloak certain units. You can turn them on and off, change positions, all that good stuff. Trajectory, interesting. Special abilities. You've got your capture, your D-gun. You've got to load the D-gun. Load and unload, resurrect area. That's right, you can select areas where you can extract and perform some of these actions, but instead of having to click individual units or individual points of metal, you can just highlight an entire area and the bot will line up a construction queue that goes to every single point in that area. It's very neat. Self-destruct, gotta love some self-destruct. And then your normal other operations within the game. Excellent. Oh, this is what I need. This is what I would have set up on my second screen. Some of the shortcut keys that are right there. Just a quick view. So when I'm learning the game and learning all the different shortcuts, that's a lot of shortcuts to actually learn. That's not too bad. Rotating buildings isn't crucial. Most of the good stuff is right there at your fingertips with the WASD key. Got your fight, your guard, your draw. Okay, that's on cue. That's interesting. Alright, your control keys. You got your different camera angles. You can make unit groups. Oh, that's always handy. That's on the control. Okay, that's good to know. You also have your Alt keys. Set auto groups. Switch application. Area attack. Oh, in area attack. Interesting. Okay. Queue all the things. Queue all the things. Alright, okay, interesting, excellent, we're learning. It's the same down there. Okay, what else have we got? So, maps. Okay, what kind of maps have we got? I'm assuming there'll be metal maps and water maps. There are a lot of water units. Ooh, Cape Violet, interesting. Asteroid mines. That looks pretty cool. I'm assuming that's an old metal planet. Or map, I should say. Interesting. Very nice. Different sizes, so you can play up to 8 versus 8. This is an 8 versus 8 map, or capable of it. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Oh, actually, there's quite a nice selection of maps already for an alpha. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is a nice map. Rifted. That's definitely a nice skirmishing bot map. Not a lot of long range or stationary units. Oh no, I guess you could set up some nice funneling and point defense. Interesting. Wouldn't really use much of the water. I'm sure it's pretty shallow too. This is interesting. It's like the nuclear sign. Or symbol, I should say. That would be good for like a 3 versus 3 or a 1 versus 2. Maybe even a 4 if somebody wants to go in the middle and have a go at defending all the flanks. Okay, so you can install. I wonder if it's going to be easy to make your own maps. I would love to make some of my own maps. I used to make my own maps in Total Annihilation. So this would be quite fun. That is a very detailed map. Very cool. I like the fact that they're all just floating in space. Although not all of them. Maybe it's just a screenshot. Interesting. Throne. Okay, it's like a king of the hill type of... there's a lot of positions on this one. wonder if you could do more than 8v8 on this. Might be getting a bit crowded. It's a free-for-all and water. Oh, you can actually do water as well. Oh, yep, there it is. You can. There's ramps down to the water there. Cool. Okay. So there are hovercraft as well. Nice. Okay, so we've got maps. Oh, here we go. Yep, 8 versus 8. Water, metal. Let's actually look at metal. I used to love metal. Oh, it's the only metal ones. Interesting. Thought I saw more, but okay, we'll see about that. This is all still an alpha, so I'm sure the website doesn't get updated all the time, and I'm sure there's a lot of things in the game already, or have been taken out of the game that are still on the website. But right now, we're just exploring the website for now. What's more information? Gameplay, team, facts, development. Okay, let's have a look at gameplay. Oh, okay, this just goes through some of the... You got physics, terrain types. Oh, that's nice. So you got high ground and low ground. Hopefully high ground is actually far more advantageous, as you should have better line of sight and firing arcs, although I guess you could also get underneath the units. You got different unit weapon types, and here's some videos of the game already. Interesting. I have watched quite a few videos here and there, but as you know from my first video, I'm doing this because A, I'm teaching myself, and B, I may actually turn this into an instruction video for my girls. Hopefully they're getting old enough now that they're going to get into video games, and so hopefully they can watch Dad on YouTube and learn how to play the game. Maybe even have a few games with me. Alright, what else is there? So we've got gameplay, team. So team play would be a good thing, obviously. I'm sure there's competitions. I think there's already competitions. Oh look, there's already factions, or... Oh, okay, these are the teams, dev teams and things. Cool. Marek. Ah, very interesting. Cool, okay. What else have we got? Facts. I guess facts are just, yeah, your standard facts about the game. What can you do? You can stream it, so that's interesting. I might get into that. Your downloads for downloading the game. Units we'll have a look at later. Your news and your home. Okay, cool. Oh, a Steam roadmap. That's right, this game's going to get released on Steam, so that's going to be very interesting. Scope. Hopefully the people who are already playing the game don't actually have to re-download it or buy it, although I guess I would buy it if I had to. Be nice if I didn't have to, but it's always good to support the developers. And this game has been around in alpha for, I think, a few years now. So they're definitely doing a good job if they're getting ready for a Steam release. It's I guess you're just putting the final touches, a bit of polish here and there. Maybe update the website with some more current information. And Bob's your uncle will have a nice cool game to play. Alright, I'll leave it at this. Catch everybody later.